Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Pokemon Crystal. Last time on Kris's journey, we made our way to Violet City and explored about half of what it has to offer because, yeah, there's still quite a big area that we didn't quite get to go to, and that is Sprout Tower. Experience the way of Pokemon. Welcome to Sprout Tower. A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the center pillar here. See the pillar shaking? People are training upstairs. Sprout Tower was built a long time ago as a place for Pokemon training. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. HM, you say? Well then, in that case... however hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Whatever you say, dude. If you can't tell by, like, the name of this area and everything going on, this area is all Bellsprouts here. So, if you have a flying type like, say, Spearow at this point, not bad to use in this area. Because Bellsprout's definitely weak to that. But I'm gonna be sticking with Quills for now anyway, just in the odd chance that hopefully getting some experience can help it gain a move that could also deal with these Pokemon pretty well. Not too difficult to take down with tackles here. But yeah, we're gonna be dealing with a lot of Bellsprouts in this area here.
What's this?
That should be a level up there, I think. Level 11. And there we go. Sage Nico was defeated. I fought hard, but... indeed you did. And we can also... there are wild Pokemon in this area. Kris found a Paralyze Heal. Very nice. I'd like if I could run into a wild Pokemon here. I know that there are wild things in this area. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's also something that only shows up here at nighttime because the girl in the town mentioned that ghosts can sometimes show up here at nighttime. And that is true. At nighttime, there are additional ghost types that can sometimes show up here, so... yeah, that's also just a thing you can look out for. Stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon. Obviously, if you have something like a Geodude, maybe don't use it against these Bellsprouts, because they'll be shredded by that Vine Whip. But thankfully a Spearow should do just fine against these things.
Well then. Am I allergic to... me?
Spearow grew to level 7, very nice. Learn Leer, even nicer. Spearow's just a useful thing to have early on, just having something that's good against a lot of these early game things. And Sage Chow was defeated. Thank you. There has to be a certain floor of this area. There we go. Took long enough for a wild Pokemon to come here. And it wasn't even the thing I was looking for. Are you kidding me, game? Oh, up here we can find an X accuracy. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I goofed pretty badly. So, there's actually a Pokemon I've been wanting to catch that I thought was available in Spro Tower, but it's actually in Route 31 that it's available, not Spro Tower, so I'll meet you guys back when I find it, because it might take me a minute to locate here, but yeah, there is a Pokemon that I've actually been wanting to catch, and I thought it was in Spro Tower, and when you see it, you'll probably feel my thought on the matter. Hello there! Yeah, Bellsprout. Remember when I said that I didn't really want to use Chikorita because there were other grass types that I've considered using instead? Look no further than a Pokemon I've used in these games more times than I care to count. Bellsprout, yeah, it is quite the interesting Pokemon, all things considered. It's a grass and poison type. It's probably the definition of something that takes a very long time to be really good, but when it is really good, it's great. And yeah, it's something that I would like to catch for my team. I thought this was actually in the wild in Spro Tower because, well, it's an area dedicated to this thing. But no, it's just out here. And given that there's a certain game all about talking flowers now, I feel it's only fitting. I want to nickname this guy Wonder. With that being said, welcome to the Team Wonder. Though I probably won't be using it for training too much in this area, because Spro Tower, well, it's nothing but Pokemon that are quad-resistant to grass, and yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to kind of train it up in, but if and when you find stuff that's, like, good against, like, that is, like, weak against grass, it's gonna be really simple to train up Bellsprout, I think. That's kind of a jerkish spot to put the trainer, but oh well. Sway like leaves in the wind. Yeah, all Wonder is gonna know is Vine Whip for now, so it's gonna take a little while before Wonder gets really great, but when it does get great, it's gonna get really great. I guess while this is going on, I can talk about the other Pokemon that's available in this area at nighttime, and that Pokemon is Ghastly. And if you can get a Ghastly this early, they're really, like, they're really strong Pokemon, but they kind of take certain moves to, make good use of its strengths. Because, yeah, this was back when... This was back when the series kind of had more of what was known as the physical special split, and when that was a thing. Which, basically the general, sense with that is that, like, if a move is, like, contact-based, or if a move is, like, special-based, like, physical or, like, special, it's dependent on what the move's type is, and not what the series became known for later on, where it was every move had a distinction if it was physical or special-based. So, yeah. As a result, like, for example, using a flying attack here, that's a physical-based type, whereas, Bellsprout using Vine Whip, even though it's a move called Vine Whip, it's whipping me with vines, it's a special-based move because grass is a special type, basically. That's what I'm just trying to get at here. So, yeah. Kris found a potion. Very nice. I trained to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Well, good for you, buddy. Good for you. Yeah, these trainers, Sage Jin. Do we have Jin Kazama, Jin from Xenoblade, Jin from Persona 3, or Jin from, I don't know, Cold Jin, I guess? I don't know. All the trainers in this area use Bellsprouts, though, anyway, so... Oh, there's growth there. Yeah, that can be kind of a dangerous move to see if it starts using that, because that does raise its special attack. That's gonna make this Vine Whip hit a lot harder. Not a lot, because Spearow still resists it, thankfully, but... Yeah, that's a very useful move that we have on our side now, with Wonder. Let's see, Wonder's gaining some good experience now, so... When Wonder can start battling, it'll be all worth it there. Elder's HM lights, even pitch black darkness. Lights pitch black darkness, that would be nice. Sage Neil.
Ever wonder where snow comes from?
Yeah, if Cyndaquil knows Ember already, then, like, that's also a really powerful move to use in this area here. But it's all good, even without it. I don't think a Vine Whip's gonna do too much here. No, even with that growth there, boosting the special attack there. If you're using Totodile this early on, this could be kind of a tricky area. I would probably recommend having a flying type to deal with this, just because of that. And Wonder grew another level. Very nice. Yeah, see, Wonder's already, like, made really good progress already. Let's see how much you trust your Pokemon. Well, considering I'm using the Pokemon that this whole tower seems to be devoted to... Sage Troy sent out another Bellsprout. Yeah, see, even these are getting higher up in the level now. Like, this one's level 7 already, so... Yeah, Peck wasn't able to one-shot that. That's... says a lot about how strong some of these Bellsprouts are getting here. I mean, strong is a loose word here, but... yeah. And they're using a Hoothoot. Go back to Wonder here. I mentioned this before, but you can find this Pokemon on the first route, actually, Route 29, but only at nighttime, which would be after 8 PM, I believe? I think the nighttime hours are still, like, between the hours of, like, 8 AM and 4 AM, I believe, is considered nighttime. Ooh, it's using... oh, it's using Growl. This could be a little... awkward. Yeah, that's not great. This is where I really wish I had Ember right about now. But it's all good. If I could get a crit, that would be even better. But not pressing my luck too much for that there. Now watch, I'm gonna get a crit now and it doesn't even matter here. I just know it's gonna happen. Next hit. It's totally gonna happen here. See? No crit. I knew that was gonna happen. And we defeated Sage Troy. Yes, your trust is real. It's not far to the Elder. Oh. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here is your HM. Let me say this. Treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. Claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. Stands to reason. I never lose to fool's battle about being too nice. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. Really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Morgan used an escape rope. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People in Pokemon treat their bonds to build bright futures together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. We shall do that, Elder. Sage Lee wants to battle. What a surprise! It's a Bellsprout! Let's go, Spearow. We're gonna take a couple of Vine Whips here, just because of the circumstance. You know, these things are like level 7 here, so. And they're using a Hoodoo here. I kind of wonder about using Geodude here, actually. I'm way under level, don't get me wrong. This is probably going to be even slower than what I just did with Cyndaquil here. But I don't foresee a Hoodoo even touching a Geodude, even with this level difference. But, okay, never mind. I'm not doing any damage to it either. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I am 6 levels under here. I can chip away at this thing at least, but yeah. That's just how, like, defensive Geodude is. If you're using something like this against, like, if you need help against something with a flying type, then Geodude would definitely be a good thing to catch to deal with that sort of thing. I forgot how many good Pokemon are just available early game in Johto. And there's even some others that, like, I didn't even, like, catch or have any access to yet, but, like, I know there is another fire type that you can get this early on, just outside of Violet City. Quills is weak right now. Wonders... Quills is really weak right now. I'm hoping that, like, it can take a tackle or two. Oh, do I have potions here? Yes. This might be the time to use one. Yeah, now let's hit it with a tackle that's actually going to be doing competent damage here. This Hoodoo's actually kind of tough, not gonna lie. Yes, use Foresight. Foresight, not really a useful move. The only, like, useful thing it can do is, if you're fighting one of the ghost types that's in this area at nighttime, if you use Foresight on it, you will be able to hit it with a normal attack after the fact. And, of course, your last Pokemon's a freaking Bellsprout, why wouldn't it be?
Well, hi there! What you doing over here?
That Hoodoo's definitely the strongest thing on his team, though, if you're looking to deal with something like that, so... yeah. Spearow's been holding her own pretty good. I also just noticed Spearow's a female this whole time.
Slow, gently!
But she's been holding her own pretty well. Kris got 320 for winning, not bad. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Kris received HM05 Flash. Illuminates even the darkest of all places, but to use it outside of battle, you'll need the badge from Violet's gym. Youngster Joey. Yo, Kris, how's it going? This is Joey. Got him in hour. Dude. Took down a Pidgey in the wild the other day. It was a cakewalk. Well, this can't be helped being so tough. Alright, later. Thanks. And we found an escape rope, which I'm actually not going to use, because this area is not too hard to get out of, but yeah. I hope you have liked this video with all the wonder gags. I've been kind of saving this for a little bit, like with wanting to do the talking flower gags, because, you know, Mario Wonder, I don't think it's like a bad game or anything like that. I think it's good for the most part, but like the talking flowers I think were the best part of that game. Quite easily. And maybe this might actually be a decent, like, first battle for Wonder here, actually, if it's just a Rattata. They're quite a bit higher level, and Vine Whip's gonna do actual significant damage to it, so... I think one of the things I like best about, the Bellsprout line is that even though it's not the strongest thing in the world, but it does have some fairly decent, like, mixed coverage, at least. So, that's definitely a thing to keep in mind. And there's one more thing I want to do before ending this video off here. I'll meet you guys back in a second. Alright, so the thing I wanted to do, actually, was... I actually just caught a second Bellsprout, which, when your PC, when your Pokemon, like, party is full here, you can look to deposit a member and put a new member in. I'm gonna deposit this Pidgey here, just because I don't think I'm gonna need it with Spearow in my party. And I'll withdraw the other Bellsprout here. Because, if you remember, there was a kid who wanted to see a Bellsprout. And I'm gonna save here, actually. There's a kid who was asking to trade a Bellsprout for an Onix, so this is another useful thing I can recommend if you are looking, if you're having trouble with this next gym here. This could actually be useful here. Definitely not trading Wonder, but let's trade this Bellsprout here. Trade it over to Kyle here. Bellsprout was sent to Kyle. Kris's Bellsprout. Kyle sends Onix. Kyle bids farewell to Onix. Even if you don't intend on using Onix, and I could say it's, if you don't plan on it, that's fine, because this Pokemon is very difficult to use. It's useful in this next area a lot, just because, similar to Geodude, it's the same type, it's... No problem, thank you for the Onix here. Onix can be very, very useful against stuff in this next area. It's gonna come... It comes with a Bitter Berry, it has Screech this early. That is good. That's, like, a better version of Leer right there. Can I, like, show that here, please? Can I, like, actually show what Screech... I guess I can't here. Screech, like, basically is a better version of... Screech is like a better version of Leer, like, it lowers the defense even further than Leer would, so... Yeah, it's a very, very good thing to have in this next area, and it's a defensive thing. Even if you're not planning on using it, it might be nice to just kind of have along for the ride here. I'll take its item from it, because I don't really need it to have a bitter berry. And yeah. With all that being said, thank you everyone for watching this episode of not Mario Wonder, but I do hope you appreciate the Mario Wonder in this. Next time, we're gonna look at the gym. I'll see you guys for that then. Have yourselves a great night, and peace out.